So I think the first thing is on my mind. Okay, is I've been doing a little research on these AI agents. Now, when I say AI agents, I'm not talking about AI robots. Okay, we're not talking about the robots that that everyone's going to be seeing. When I say AI agents, I mean in AI agents are being created to do stuff like over the computer, pretty much software based. In my
Coding and
book,
stuff.
yeah, in my book, I feel like um, that is going to be the first um, that people are going to be affected by. And so, if you do anything on a computer, I feel like that's going to be a tough one. You know what I'm saying? You can be definitely affected by because you can already right now create your own AI agent. You actually can create a whole team of AI agents. And so, man, it won't be very long when companies are creating AI agent.
I
Um,
thought it was already created.
so,
No,
so
they are.
yes, you
They are.
you have a
That's
good
what
point
this
there.
Sam Altman
It was
was
created
talking
back in
about
the
it.
1800s.
No.
Well,
Hold on.
no,
That's
The
not
first AI was
well.
created back in
Yes,
the
yes,
1800s.
but we're talking. Yeah, we're talking, but you're talking like okay, like
so. This was
like
2023.
right.
This
So like
Sam
what?
Altman episode was in 2023, and he was talking exactly what you said. He said that in the very beginning, before we really got started on it, I would have told you that the first thing that's
Yes.
going to happen is uh, cashiers are going to be replaced, truck drivers are going to be replaced,
Yep.
all this.
I
He
seen
said,
that
but and
scene.
he said the last thing that would be going, doing coding and doing, I can't remember exactly his words. I think that's part of one of the clips, but he basically was saying it was the opposite now. He was saying that basically now they're doing more coding, and he was talking about the AI agents, but there also was another thing, the AGI, and so that's them. They're going to be basically you got your agents, and then you got the AGI, which is the
Right.
actual
Yeah.
humanoid robot.
Yeah. Right.
And so
The
the
actual so
AI
the agent so
AG the
robots are
agents
called the
coming
AJI. AGI.
AGI.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got the definitions and shit on here. I should have sent it all to you and or Connor or something.
So what
But
I was saying to you though, Alan, real quick, just wanted he's right. Back in the day, in the day, they had robots, but it was not robots like what we're thinking now. You know what I'm saying? It was like AI agents, and basically, like even goes back to like when on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You had the
mm-hmm.
automated, you know, and it's always sounded like robot-y. You know what I'm saying? And so, but what I'm saying is like we're on to a point to where like an agent can actually, for instance, an agent, you can create an agent to run your comments. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
and
right.
and just answer all the comments
Yeah.
and answer all the questions. We're getting to the point to where, and don't
AI
get me
is like a
wrong, in the last
moderator.
4 or 5 years, they've been doing this anyways. I mean,
Right.
they've been doing it. So people's already been ahead of the game and making their own AI
Can
agents.
we
But
pull up the definition of AI agents and just look at that real quick and maybe show it to everybody? Um,
What am I
that's
talking
the
about?
definition of the AGI, which is coming behind all this, and this all that's going to be implemented into this, which is going to be amazing.
yeah.
But that's a hypothetical form of AI that can perform critical thinking and
So
cognitive
the only
functioning. It
problem
can
with
think
looking
for
up
its
AI,
equivalent to humans, and there's several
they're still
things about it.
calling
If you
robot. They're still calling some of the robots AI agents though, because like when I
right,
looked up
right,
AI agents the other day, um, it
yeah,
actually brought up the robots. So a lot of
it
people are
doesn't
thinking they're
say.
not taking it. They're not understanding what I'm when I because there's a
Cognitive
different
abilities.
types
It's something
meaning for
about the
AI.
human cognitive abilities. The cognitive functions of humans. It's something like that. Like it thinks on its own. That was what it was.
It processes on its own.
Yes,
AGI
yeah,
is a
process on
theorized.
its own.
Hold on.
It's artificial intelligence. It
Okay,
thinks
yeah,
for itself.
it's this one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
The AGI.
AGI is a theoretical pursuit because I'm sorry, you guys.
See
Hold on.
right here. What is an artificial intelligence? It's basically AI is artificial intelligence. We know that.
Right.
Agent refers to a system of program that is capable of anonymously performing tasks on behalf of a user or another system by designing its workflow and utilizes available tools. So that's what I'm saying. Like basically, it's crazy. It's going to take anything that can be done on the PC. You will be able to make an AI agent do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I mean, sadly but true, the podcast. Right. You can make a complete podcast right now with AIs.
Right. No, yeah, you can. You can make songs.
Which no one wants to see.
Right.
A bunch of fake guys talking. I'm just saying that you can do that.
But that's what Sam Altman said also, is that art and creative art was one thing that he thought that it was going to take a while to get to. He's like, that actually came. It already is doing it, Yeah. And it's like, but AGI. So this is saying that AGI is a theoretical pursuit because current AI technologies are limited to performing tasks within its own preset perimeters. Yeah. AGI would need to be able to solve complex problems in settings and contexts that were not taught to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that was one thing that was really cool to me.
So I'll tell you. I mean,
did you watch the video?
I'll tell you.
Did that come from that video?
No. That was just something I Googled myself.
I watched that video.
I asked Google what's the difference between AI and AGI, and basically I was like, whoa, because AGI is where it's the actual brain. It's actually thinking on its own. Mm. And once they can come up with that, then a humanoid robot is going to be like you said,
it's insane, dude.
Or it's going to be better than. It's not going to fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's going to think on its own. That's when it won't fuck up.
But it's only going to be set to its direct perimeters. Is what
right now
it's only going to be set to what it's supposed to do.
For what you teach it.
No,
I mean, you're pretty much going to teach it.
It's going to basically, it'll have a preset determinations, but it will be able to go beyond that.
That's not okay.
Right. It's free.
It's going to go with what you teach.
So and here's one thing that Elon Musk said. He said, okay, if we're building,
that's just the bottom line.
If you got an anthill in your backyard, now you could just go over and just fuck with it, you know what I'm saying, stomp it and stuff. Yeah. You're gonna have evil and good, I'm sure of it. And so, but if you're just having an anthill, I mean, it is what it is. We don't just go around killing anthills, you know what I'm saying? Mm. But if you're building a road or something, you're having a picnic, goodbye anthill. So you just gotta. I mean, it's going to be to a point where it's either you just ride along with it or get out of its way, like a cat. We love cats. We treat them like, but if they, get in our way, we fuck them up. At least I do.
But I mean, no, I mean, that's no, I don't.
You guys don't understand the dark side of AI.
Just kidding.
So yes, there is a dark side.
So much dark side.
Oh my God, there's so much dark.
So much.
But here's the thing, man. And this is what
there's good too.
There's good, but here's the thing: if you don't jump on the train, then the dark side's gonna kill you more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The dark side's gonna kill you more.
Right.
It's like, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna at least jump on the train and at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely some. The first person that had a phone basically had more of an advantage than people that didn't have a phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The person that had the first cell phone
had
100%. More of an advantage than people that just had home phones.
Yep.
So it's like the more you jump on with
Same with a smartphone or the internet.
Anything. Yeah. Anything.
Well, they say that this is going to be bigger than the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Like as big as the internet was, this is going to be bigger than the internet. Okay. But I'll tell you what I was going to say real quick was that's exactly why Elon Musk and what's his name? Sam Altman. That's why they're having beef. Is because Elon Musk doesn't he don't trust Sam. And so it's like you was talking earlier, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't trust him. And so when you can't trust, it's like he was explaining, you can't trust someone with, you can't, if you can't trust someone with that technology, he just basically straight out said, he don't need to have, he doesn't trust, what is it? Open AI, Open AI.
Yeah.
Open AI.
It's ChatGPT.
He doesn't
and all that.
chat basically. ChatGPT.
The more of the reason was he basically said you're teaching this AI, and he basically disagrees with his ways,
Right.
and so.
But I was watching a
That's the
few
thing
of
about
Sam's
the
and all
AI.
them. I don't know, man.
That's
Like
the thing about AI. It's like it is preloaded data. So preloaded data means it's whatever. Like
We
if
load
you
it to
do
it.
it, you know what I'm saying? You might be more lean to something, versus
right,
if I do it, it's lean towards this, and so that's the biases of a human,
right,
and that's what
yeah,
you're supposed to cut out of it, and that's what I feel. I've never met Elon Musk or Sam Altman. I haven't delved into it too damn deep, but my feeling is that Elon Musk wanted to slow things down, was like, wait a minute,
yeah.
we don't know what we're
That's
dipping
what he was
into.
basically explaining.
And
Yeah,
so once he figured out that they were going to do this anyways, it's almost like the Oppenheimer story, kind of in a
yeah,
sense. It was like a race, but it's like he was like, all right, fuck it, I'm starting my own. That's when you got Grok, and that's when he bought Twitter, and that's when he did everything. And now it's like, sorry, he got Grok before he bought Twitter, but he
right.
implemented it, and so. But that's Grok was definitely only done because he was in OpenAI with Sam. They were partners. Elon Musk is a co-founder, I think. He came up with the name OpenAI, and basically, yeah, he's suing them for something. Change the names, but I'm just a bigger fan of Elon Musk than.
Well, yeah, but
Dude,
I mean,
listening to him in that, I couldn't sit there and say like he seems like a bad dude. Like
listen to
he's evil
Sam.
or
Yeah, I
something.
know.
Yeah,
I can't say he was. I'm
he
not saying
seemed
that
kind
either.
of cool.
I'm
In my
not saying
opinion.
that either. But I
That's
can
how they
tell you
get you.
this.
Right.
I can tell you this. Here's what I do know, and this is what gives me a little bit about not trusting him, is the fact that he was all against, like, bash Trump bad,
Right.
and then all of a sudden now he wants to, you know what I'm saying, like he says basically what he says is he's seen him in action and he's been in, you know what I'm saying, and that he
Right.
um
That was
and that's
all of them,
what he's got him changed. Okay, but do we know that for sure? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's the thing, and so now, like, we don't have that. We didn't have that problem with Elon Musk. Now both of them have changed. If he is, let's just say he's saying like he is, and he is more, oh, I like Trump now. Well, both of them, Elon Musk and Sam, both was Democrat. Okay, now,
yeah.
but guess what?
I don't know if.
But guess what? But guess what?
I don't know if Elon was Democrat.
Elon was Democrat. Yes, he
I
was.
can't.
But it was longer down the road, not like soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he switched over. I think it was like, put it this way, he didn't vote for Trump on 16
Look that up.
election.
When did?
But anyways, what I'm
Elon
saying,
Musk become?
but he didn't. Right. So he didn't. I would find out exactly what date it is. I can't remember what. I guarantee it's on the internet.
Become a Republican.
Anyways, what I'm saying is Elon Musk was Democrat, but he didn't bash Trump like that. He didn't vote for Trump.
Right.
But he didn't talk like Sam did. So now who can you trust? Now you got two people that's running AI, two people that's got something to do with his AI, but now you got one that bashed the president, right? And now trying to say, "Oh, I'm not." But then you got Elon Musk, which never did bash the president.
I'm not going to trust that.
But just
guy.
didn't.
Yeah.
So Schoen in 2019 said he began voting Republican. Elon Musk
So that was
spent
right
Wednesday on Twitter announcing the political switch from Democrat to Republican, trashing social cause. But he basically, when he said that, he basically said the reason he switched is because he was like, I mean, he's seen what. You know what I'm saying?
That was right when we elected Biden. Biden, 2019.
That's right. Yeah, that's
was
probably
the
exactly
year,
when it was.
2020 was
I
the
think
year
that's
that
what
he.
I think that's what he
got in,
said. I think that's what he said.
It was. We voted in 2020, so 2021's when he took office. So yeah, it was a little bit before, but.
Well, because he knew that that's what was going.
It was before we voted Biden in. But it was when Trump was running his first term or second term, but he lost to Biden. That's what it was.
But
it was
yeah,
right before COVID, like December.
But what I was
19
basically
was when
getting
COVID
at is,
happened.
if you look at two guys,
February,
and you got Sam that basically, trashed Trump bad. I mean, you can look that shit up.
Everyone did.
Oh,
Dude,
yes.
It was like everyone.
But
just turned on him
Elon
like
Musk
that.
did not trash Trump like that.
No.
Elon Musk just didn't vote for him,
Right.
but he didn't trash him like that.
Right.
Everything I've seen from this man has been good shit.
Right.
Sorry.
And you can't
Bottom
help but
line.
think the man's
Bottom
a billionaire, and it's like
Bottom line.
both
Doing
of
great
them,
things.
Trump and him, they're both billionaires,
Everything
and it's
that
like
I've
they
seen-
could not be doing none of this.
No.
You know, we shouldn't. Elon Musk shouldn't be giving everybody electrical. He's the leading electric fucking car industry,
They're-
and he's like cleaning up the emissions with it, and then they all still hate him. They're like, you know, but that's the beauty of it. They all hate him, but every one of them are buying his fucking cars.
But
So
here's the
that's
crazy thing,
fucking
man.
awesome.
Here's the crazy
knew
thing.
it was
You know, when I
yeah.
first
Give your Tesla up, motherfucker.
I was honestly, I'll give y'all's my straight opinion, man, straight from the beginning. You know, when I first heard about Elon, didn't know who Elon Musk was. I just heard the name and knew it was Tesla. I didn't care for him,
Right.
and the only reason why is because, and it's bad. It's actually really sad. It's more than sad, bad, whatever, how you want to put it. But it was just because I really wasn't all for this electric shit, and it was like I didn't know the man. I just knew that, what I'm saying, oh, that's the guy, the rich guy that, But I'll be honest with you, when I first, and it wasn't even when he switched to Republican, but he was Republican when I started liking him. But it ain't because he switched. It was just because this reason, man. And this is and here's the thing. And I'm going to be straight up, man. This is the thing. This is the problem with us people. Okay.
Right.
And I'm the same. And I'm telling y'all something that is ignorant, okay? But that's what I'm telling y'all because I want everyone to see, hey, look, man, I'm human, you know what I'm saying? But it's literally,
you too.
I have not cared for the guy because I am a guy that I go on Facebook Market all the time, okay? And I'm a big Facebook Market user. Well, I was a big Craigslist user, loved Craigslist, still would love Craigslist if it was doing better than it used to. Well, when he came along and basically did a monopoly, I call it pretty much, on the fact that with Facebook Market, and so like right then I was like, whoever created Facebook, I can't that person, like I hate this shit, like it just. And so now when I even use Facebook Market, I can't stand it. Like I'm like forced to use this system that I can't stand. So for all this time, I've just despised the guy that created it. And so then I would see some things, because of that reason, okay, I would see some things online or just certain videos or see him talking and just, I'm like, you're just a little. And I'll tell you what, I kind of lied because it really wasn't the first time I actually stopped. I didn't really care for the man actually before the Facebook Market thing. The first time I really didn't care for the man because I watched that movie where he had got his, and it's like, dude, if that's the way it happened, I'm sorry, but like if the movie's correct and the movie is exactly how it happened, then that motherfucker is, man, fuck you, like really,
right?
I'm just being real, like I mean, because them guys.
Google that. Google how accurate was the movie Social Network.
Because so that was the start of it, and then we go to the Facebook Market, and I couldn't stand the way Facebook Market's created. I still to this day can't stand it, and so
but yet you use it every day.
That's my whole point. Like I can't stand something I'm forced to use.
Right.
Like I don't use it out of want.
Why didn't Craigslist come out with a marketplace like that, like an app? It's you know what I'm saying?
I'm forced,
wasn't there others?
I'm
there was others,
forced.
Like,
do you realize that this man has me by like this, dog? I am forced to use this because I am the man. I'm a hustler.
It's like
so I buy and sell. No, he does. It's illegal.
But he doesn't.
I'm a buy and sell guy.
Yeah, that's not.
So regardless, I'm going to go and buy and sell from a source that people are buying and selling from.
Specifically, yeah. Yep.
I'm forced to use it. He's got me. It kills me, dude. Like, yeah.
They ruled the world, man.
Well, yeah, all of them. You've been billionaires, yeah. And that, go ahead.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I don't like him is because he hopped on the fucking censorship bandwagon.
Right.
Yeah.
He was all about
That's
the
exactly
censorship
another
stuff,
reason
man.
why I
But you
just
got to think,
so
man.
see,
the
all
FBI
these
came
things.
to him and was like, "Fucking,
Man,
hey,
fuck that
yeah.
shit, dude.
Hey,
Let me tell you
did.
something.
It's his
You-
They
owner.
did.
But you could say that all you want, but
FBI
think
comes
about
to
it. It goes
you
from the
and say,
beginning.
hey, man, you got
Oh,
to start doing this.
All right, but here's what I'm saying. That's what you've been told.
Right,
Think about it from
right,
the very beginning. The
Right.
motherfucker's been a crook from the very beginning.
Mhm.
right.
Okay?
well,
and so now he's
You
going to
don't
sit there.
necessarily know it. You're basing it off a movie you watched.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
some
the
part
movie,
true.
The movie, The Social Network, is not entirely accurate about the creation of Facebook. While it holds some truths about the rise of the social media platform,
Exactly.
it dramatized,
Dramatized, yeah,
it
dramatized.
dramatized certain aspects of Semitic effects.
Yeah.
for cinematic effects. So I don't know how the argument, but I can't remember the dude's
Well,
name.
you
the
know,
other guy's
we
name.
knew
There
it
was
wasn't
there was
like we knew it wasn't 100,
one
but
dude
it's about
got
98.
screwed. One dude got screwed out of it.
More
It was
than one
Andrew
dude.
Garfield. That's right.
But it was more than one dude who got screwed,
right.
and
No,
he
was
sued
just
him
an
too.
actor.
But
I know it was. I know. I'm saying it was Andrew Garfield's character. What's he say? What's it say under his character?
yeah,
Andrew Garfield's character. It should say the guy's
under
name.
go under where
Scroll down.
cast where it
Scroll down, my
says the
friend.
cast.
Right there.
Andrew,
it doesn't. It says Edward Stevens. Is it? Huh?
Eduardo.
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 That's a hard
Eduardo.
word.
Eduardo. He sounds good.
Eduardo.
Eduardo's. He says it really good.
And so Mark Sellers, right? So Jesse played Mark.
Yeah,
Sellers,
Jesse played Mark. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
like both of them actors. They're fucking awesome. Garfield,
Yes.
Hacksaw
Yeah,
Ridge
they
was
did
a
good.
fucking amazing movie he was in.
Andrew Garfield's great.
Yeah,
Even in Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
That was great.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did good
Honestly,
in that one.
everybody likes Tobey Maguire and fucking.
I'm a Justin Timberlake guy.
Me too.
Justin
I love his
Timberlake,
music.
he's all right. His music's good.
I'm everything. I love everything about Justin Timberlake.
I can't.
His
hear
great
you, man.
music.
I mean,
Cry Me a River.
Yes.
Favorite.
not
Jesse-
only great
Jesse-
music, he's a great performer. Like all the way around. Like there's not very many people that can
What movie?
perform the way that man can perform. I'm just like, you know, he
I don't
puts
think I've
his
seen that.
time into it.
But I'd like to look at it.
Like, you know,
Right.
I've always known that about Justin Timberlake. Even when
And
he
I'll
was
be honest with you, I've never watched
know.
this Social Network movie.
No,
I haven't.
Great movie.
you've
spoiler.
not watched it.
No.
Oh
I
my
haven't.
gosh.
It didn't interest me at the time.
Well, you
I
need
may
to
go
watch
back
it.
and
You should
look at it
definitely
again.
watch it, dude. You're gonna
But-
be like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Right.
You know it's so. Here's the thing: we knew it wasn't 100%, but I'm telling you right now, it's 98% true. They're not gonna sit there. I mean, it's pretty straight, dude. I'm telling you, man. The man robbed these guys from their shit. Like
right.
I'm,
And
you know,
Zuckerberg.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
The man robbed them straight. Like,
Yeah.
wait, watch the movie. I mean, you know, maybe they, you know, here's the thing, guys. If this gets out there and people hear this and you want to more documents on
Comment
that,
on it, yeah.
let's put a document,
Right.
you know,
Prove us wrong.
let's prove us wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because what
And
we're
we're-
going by
yeah,
right now is the
right.
movie.
We're not
And
sitting
so
there saying that
We
it's
want.
facts. We're
I
just
would love
saying
to have a documentary
that's
that
how we
was
feel.
complete true. You know what I'm saying? So, but by the movie,
Yeah.
the man stole.
Truthfully, that's how he feels. I've never watched the movie. I don't.
He stole
Well,
the whole
I'm just
company,
I
saying.
said
dude.
Zuckerberg.
There's
If
like
you're
10
listening,
people
I said
working
There
on
was,
it.
yeah, there was,
I'm
ten,
just-
there was,
There's
like
10
he,
people
like he
working
said,
on
I
it.
don't know exactly the number, but there was a bunch of people that he stole
Oh,
from.
yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
just
yeah.
one person.
No, I know. I think, but the guy that played Andrew Garfield.
I mean,
Andrew
he
Garfield's character. He was
was the main guy,
He was
but
the one that went to court with him. I remember. seeing,
right, he was probably the
a
one that
clip
went
of
to
it
court with him or
where
something.
They went to court and he was like, "Man, you're kicking me out." You know, I'm just like, it was a good good scene.
Dude, would you? It's,
Garfield there.
You need to watch it. No spoilers.
Right. No, I don't care. Spoil
Yeah.
the shit out of it. I already know how it
you know,
ends.
and there may be.
I
there-
know how it ends
He
up.
gets away
man.
scot free. They all go to jail.
No, I don't think they go to jail.
Yeah,
though.
some of them do go to jail
I
because
don't
of
think they go to jail, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing illegal. It was
which
just
one? What are you talking about?
this. The movie.
Social
Don't they-
Network.
Oh,
They,
yeah,
they go
I
on
think.
trial for it.
no,
All of
yeah.
They
them
go to
on
trial. They
for
go
it.
Yeah,
to
they go to
trial
trial and
because they're
everything.
fighting for who's.
I think some of them go to jail. I think he's
They're
right.
going to
It's
trial.
been a while.
Listen, they're going to trial for
Well, I'll tell you
who-
what, we'll watch that.
Okay, listen.
I tell you what, y'all guys, y'all feel like watching?
We're just
Y'all
gonna
wanna
go
watch
and
the
put it
movie?
on
Let's just
right
watch the
now.
movie.
Uh, it went from AI to
We ain't gonna do
Mark
that.
Zuckerberg.
We ain't gonna do that.
No,
See, we ain't giving him that.
listen,
man.
listen. They were in legal battles about who gets the controlling stake and who gets
Look, man, you didn't even watch
ownership
the movie.
of
We're
the
talking about what
company.
was on the movie.
That was on the movie. They go
You
to
didn't
court
watch
at
the
the
movie.
end of it.
Watch it.
It happened in real life, and it's based off of real life, and that's what
Okay,
happened in
well,
real life.
I
so
thought-
can assume
I thought someone got-
safely
I thought
that
someone
the
got
court
locked
case
up,
was in
too.
the thing.
Yeah.
Y'all said he got locked up.
Someone got
several
locked
people
up in the
did.
movie.
I don't know.
It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Fucking Google search it.
He sued him for the company.
He sued him for the company. I think that's what happened. No one went to jail. I think they all got paid out. But a low payment. You know what I'm saying?
it up.
Instead, he's making hundreds of millions a year.
I
They
think there was
probably got
someone
paid
that
out
got
like
locked
50
up
million or
though.
something.
Like I think not because of what you're saying. I think someone got locked up. I think he had did something and caused them to go to jail, and then they got out or something. I can't
maybe
remember
he
what it was.
set it up, pinned it
No,
on
there was
them.
something on the website
Set him
that
up
was
as
not
a
supposed to
patsy.
be on there.
Yeah.
Set him up
There was
as
something
a
on the
patsy.
website, and they blamed it on that guy. He went to
Right.
jail,
Right, right.
and then they had a legal allegation against
Right.
the
You gotta space that. Who?
the
and
whole Facebook.
How? Who? How? Who?
What?
Now you're gonna bring up all kinds of shit. What about that Sam Bankman Fried, whatever? That guy with the that cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
that
don't
went
worry about
shit,
it.
Went to shit.
Which one?
The guy that made the cryptocurrency, and then the dude was like fucking 22 years old.
He screwed everybody.
Yeah, Sam Bankman.
Oh, yeah,
Fried,
no, yeah.
Sam Bankman Fried, I think, or something. Sam
Well,
Bankman
he's
something.
didn't he started a Bitcoin.
Yeah, but no, he didn't start Bitcoin. He started like a
Some other
XTM or
Bitcoin?
MTX or
Like
something.
before Bitcoin?
No, this
Oh.
was just recently, like in 2019 or something.
Oh, I
This
know
was
what you're
just-
talking about.
He literally just
Yeah.
came up with a coin.
I heard about that.
And then
yeah.
the Democratic, that was a fucked up shit, man. They were talking about it in the podcast that I was listening. Sam Bankman, Fried, something.
Are you talking about that imaginary cryptocurrency that they started making, the art-based cryptocurrency?
No. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was. You're thinking of NFTs.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
No.
fried.
Huh?
It's Sam Bankman
Fried. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam
So
Bankman.
this guy is, I think, currently sitting in prison. Not like a prison you would think of. This guy's probably playing tennis and all kinds of shit right now. But
Sam Bankman-Fried sentenced to 25 years in prison.
yeah,
Watch it.
yeah. And I guarantee you, he is. I mean, he screwed so many people.
I don't.
And
think
this
it's
is
a
the
video.
problem of no, that was just an article. But this is the problem with
It's fine. You don't need. We don't. We just.
Look, what was his Bitcoin? Scroll down. FTX, right there.
Yeah.
XTF founder, yeah. And basically,
So what did he
he started this, and people were buying in, and it was doing a bunch. Like he started his own Bitcoin. It was trying to be
His
like
own
a
coin.
Bitcoin.
It wasn't real.
That was going like a Bitcoin. It was going through the roof, and then all of a sudden, all the money was gone. Like he just turned it off pretty much. I don't know exactly what happened, but we could probably read it and figure it out.
But dude, didn't he got so many people to invest in this coin that he just pulls out. He pulls out
It was something.
everybody's
No,
shares.
it was like all the money went to like I don't know, he had to his company or something.
Yeah, he
and
pulled it all
and then
out.
he basically he didn't pull it all out, but he donated a bunch to the Democratic parties, to Democratic politicians and stuff. He gave so much money away, and then looked up and he was broke. And it was something like fucking millions, billions maybe. It's got to be in here somewhere. We got to this whole story.
So he was broke.
He's not looking it up. Connor, oi.
Sentenced Thursday to 25 years in prison for massive fraud in hundreds of thousands of customers that unrevealed with the collapse of FTX, once one of the world's most popular platforms for exchanging digital currency. Thought he described Bankman-Fried as extremely smart. U.S. District Judge Lewis A. Kaplan delivered a
blistering analyst of Bankman-Fried's analysis. Bankman-Fried and his crimes before announcing a sentence that was half of what prosecutors
It's a
sought
little
to
hard
be.
to see up there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
blind.
it's definitely hard to see, and
I wear glasses.
I'm wearing my shades, but it's still just
Well, that's
really
what I'm
bright.
saying. You have something you
Make
can
the
see a
font
lot
bigger.
better.
Can you make it bigger? Can we just get AI to read it? Come on.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, that's what
The
we
point
need.
of the matter is, we want to know how much he's 11 billion. Look at that. Go down.
Much better.
Scroll down. Get the elephant out of there. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Much better. Much
Go
better.
back up.
No. It's down. Down, baby.
No, it was
down.
back up.
All right. Up.
I tried to.
Up.
Right there.
There is absolutely no doubt that Mr. Bankman-Fried name right now is pretty much mud around the world.
Still small.
Okay, no, that was me. It fucked me up there. There is absolutely no doubt that Mr. Bankman-Fried's name right now is pretty much mud around the world. Kaplan said of the 32-year-old California man who seems to
atop the currency, cryptocurrency.
Right. California man that seemed
atop the cryptocurrency universe before his business has collapsed in November 2022, leaving customers, investors, and lenders short over $11 billion. It says which the judge ordered him to forfeit.
Scroll down.
He was convinced in November
Convicted.
Convicted.
He was convicted, yeah.
Of fraud and conspiracy, a dramatic fall from a crest of success that included a Super Bowl advertisement, testimony before Congress and celebrities, endorsements from stars like quarterbacks Tom Brady, basketball point guard Steph Curry, and comedian Larry David. Kaplan imposed the sentence in the same Manhattan courtroom where the months previously Bankman-Fried testified that he had intended to revolutionize the emerging of cryptocurrency market with his innovative and altruistic ideas, not steal.
So he's in prison now.
Right. And he's in prison now, but also, when they say his name's Mud, it's like his name is
he's shit.
Yeah, he's shit.
Shit.
He basically stole $11 billion
from people that investors,
right.
lenders.
And so it's like $11 billion, man. It's fucking a lot.
That's a lot of money, dude. You know what I mean?
Couldn't even
surprised
fit
he
in
ain't
this
dead.
building.
Think about how many people that is.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't even fit it in this building. I don't think you could fit $11 billion in here.
Surprised he ain't dead.
Man, I tell you what,
I bet he's in a maximum security prison somewhere.
Well, yeah, I mean it's
Remember the George Young on the movie Blow?
Yeah.
Like they couldn't fit it all in the rooms. It was like
Right.
that was like 11 million.
Well,
They were in the apartment,
when you said that, it made me think of that.
I'm like, man, we're gonna need a bigger house.
Never seen that.
You've never seen Blow?
No,
No,
never seen that.
man.
what?
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my
he
God!
got out.
You're missing out on a good
George
movie.
Young got out.
That's a true story.
2015, I think.
He got
out.
2015. He got out. Yeah, I
He's
remember
been
that.
out for 10 years.
I remember
I don't know
that.
if he's dead or not, but yeah, he did get out.
Yeah, I remember
What
that.
if he went back in and tried to do one last hoorah?
No, he
We
probably.
would have heard about that.
No, he's probably just got
He's
out.
learned his lesson now. He's under the radar.
He's learned his lesson. I mean, what do you mean? You think that man ain't got no money put up? That man got out and got it made, dog.
Maybe. He
Promise
had it made
you that.
because of the movie.
And plus, he
people are
probably already had everyone
he's
else in
probably
his family
doing
that's.
speeches
But he's
and
already
shit.
had all his family and everything, all them.
Right.
They were good. Someone unless a Jimmy John's cup over there, probably in the camera and everything.
It's definitely not in the camera, but I was going to bring it in.
Oh, it definitely is. If it's clicked over.
I was
going
going
to
to bring it in on the You can see that on the camera?
Yeah. If it's
on that one?
yeah, if it's clicked on, if he clicks on you,
Right.
if he
This
clicks
is
on
not
you,
sponsored by anybody. No.
this
No.
is definitely not sponsored by Jimmy John's. I
This
can
is
tell you that.
definitely
right now.
not. We're just giving them a little shout
Or
out because I
Monster.
had it for lunch.
Or Monster.
Her Munster. Yeah. The Munsters.
Now,
Not sponsored by the
I don't
Munsters
have
either.
a typical. I mean,
What you got?
mine's one of the cups, but we're not sponsored by that either.
A Wola?
And I'm drinking water. See, that's better for you.
H2O.
Spring water, not bad water.
Want some H2O?
Water.
Yeah. I don't do no HTO.
Really, really strong.
I don't do no H whatever. I don't do no HTO. I don't do none of that.
H2O is water.
H2O.
I do spring water.
That's H2O.
That's H2O, buddy.
Yeah, and the
Does it
element.
say? You mean like the water says HTO on it?
Element scientific.
The scientific
element
formula.
table.
Oh, okay.
The
I get it.
scientific
Never mind.
formula for water
Alright,
is
H2O.
H2O.
All right. I got you.
Goodness.
I thought y'all was talking about.
Goodness, boy.
Well, I got screwed up. Listen, I got all screwed up. I thought y'all was talking about some
You're thinking
water,
productively.
like a
you're thinking
productive
about
type
products.
of water. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like there's products and people are like, yeah, I get the smart water and this and that. I mean, I don't do none of that shit.
None of that crap.
Right.
I don't want none of that.
But you're right
crap.
though. Spring water is the best thing for you. By the way,
100%.
110%.
You heard it live here.
You know, and we don't even know if spring water is actually spring water, because I've had people actually say that,
Right.
because
So
they're
are
like,
they
oh, you drink
actually-
spring water. How you know you're spring water? Well, yeah, you're right. How do I know it's spring
Are
water?
they getting it from a spring and like literally there's people over there?
Well, my
filling up
thing is,
bottles and-
here's what
Send in the next
here's
case.
my theory on that. Like, when you get a big company like Deer Park,
Or they got
my
a
my big
actual,
theory
you
is
know,
they got they found a
Fiji.
spring and they said, all right here, and they
Right.
built a big giant factory right there on the spring, and then the spring goes in the factory,
right.
and boom.
Just pours
I mean,
into a thing.
technically,
Fiji says
technically-
it's never touched by
Technically,
man.
if you pull water off of a spring in a pipe into a factory, that's spring water. Well,
Right,
it's definitely enough for them to say that it's spring water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's definitely not. It's
You
going to
gotta
a
get the water
filter.
out of the spring.
It's going to a filter system. It's going through everything. Trust me.
Right.
It's
it
going
shouldn't
through
be,
all
though.
that
The
crazy.
spring water is
Well,
supposed to be not
they have
filtered.
to-
It's natural.
It's naturally filtered.
Natural
Well,
spring
that's
water.
the
It
whole
shouldn't go through a
point of
filter.
I would believe that it's going through a filter because of the fact that it's going through some type of filter. It may not be like a filter like y'all think. It may be like a strain type filter, like for like dirt or like little
Yeah.
pieces of rock or stuff like that.
The idea behind spring water is that the heat kills the bacteria. That's why it's all natural. That's why we can drink it directly
Right, from the
from the hot
sun.
springs. Hot springs.
Right.
Spring water. Hot springs.
Yeah, where's a hot
right,
spring?
but-
there ain't no
but
hot
no,
springs
it's
here.
Not it's not
That's
the
not
hot
here.
springs.
I
Though.
mean,
It's-
there's
it's
hot
the
springs everywhere
certain
in the world.
rocks.
Well,
certain-
yeah, but so like, how does a hot? So if
No.
you have a spring here, how's it?
You got
from a-
springs. There's creek rocks, okay, and those there's certain rocks that most rocks that the creeks run through
right, like
filter
filter
the water. You know, you'll look at
Minerals.
a rock. You'll look at
Right, all
a
the
filter
minerals and shit.
system, and it's most of the time it's filled with rocks, or you know.
Yeah, but I don't
sand.
buy spring water and there's pieces of rocks in it. That's why I say it's filtered.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
It's
you ever
definitely
goes through a
been-
filtered.
sifter.
You ever been to a spring and you see
Yes,
water
I've
and then
actually
you
drunk
water out
so
of it?
clear.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? There might be not on the top water though. It's like
Yes,
if you
there
can
is.
grab
I
just a
mean,
little
there's
bit-
not. Don't get me wrong. Several
It's
times we
flowing,
both.
yeah.
I mean, I've done it. Drink water. However.
Right.
I've even there's a place in Alabama where we go and you could go and it had a little thing. You just
A
flip it
spigot,
up and
yeah.
a spigot. But you wouldn't taste nothing in that. Yeah, it'd be fresh water. But I'm telling you, it's going through some type of even that thing's going through
Right.
some
they're
type of
definitely doing
screen or something because you're gonna
you
pick
guys
up
got to be careful over there. Man.
because you can pick up a little tiny rock or something. You're gonna feel that thing. But hey, so
whoa.
here's the thing. So back on that AI,
I forgot that's what we were talking
yeah,
about.
I mean that's
Actually,
just part of it. But
I had some stuff
so-
pulled up earlier that we were talking
Well-
about. I asked it if there were any negative impacts on using AI. I asked AI.
I bet it
Oh,
said everything
yeah,
good
yeah.
about itself.
yeah, no, it's probably
mean,
gonna tell you
Yeah,
straight
it
up.
told you. It's not hiding nothing.
It ain't had nothing. No.
AI numerously benefits, but also brings several negative impacts on society.
What's crazy is he can bring that up there because we got the Grok.
Right.
Grok. I have the Grok downloaded.
Oh, that would be cool too. So we can compare it, what it told me versus what it will tell you. If you bring that up and then just say this,
Well, it's got to say the exact
Are
word.
you
Right,
using
right.
a different program?
No, it's the same program.
Same program.
I'm using Chat GBT, not Grok.
Oh, that's Grok. Yeah, he's got
Chat
pulled up there,
GBT.
which we got.
So
we
it will
he
say
could
something
pull-
different.
Well, yeah,
No,
do that.
Grok would
See what
definitely
Grok
say
does.
something
Yeah.
different.
Well, Grok's going to say it different.
There was something different about it because Grok can actually, I think Grok can actually surf the internet. Like
Well, no, Chat GBT can too.
right. But I think there's
They're
they're like the
they
only
just-
two that can.
He
do
was
that.
Sam was just talking about how that the Chat GBT is internet based now.
right,
too.
right. Like it can.
I don't know
actually
how
type
long
in
it's been.
Google and
I thought you already
itself and
got
start
Grok.
looking at shit.
Oh, you just went to the page. Type in what is the overall negative impact on using AI in today's society? Does not impact. You got to be in there.
He spells society wrong, but
That is
today
not.
was wrong. Yeah, you got to fix today.
You
No,
got-
society's not spelled right either.
You got to fix
and,
all that.
Right. You're good. He did better than I would have.
I'm
I
not
said this into the
understanding why
microphone.
you're not.
Technically,
I'm not
Courtney-
understanding why you're not on that side.
Right. Right. You keep
I mean,
climbing over her and stuff. Click. Right. Yeah. It looks right.
Make it larger.
Yes.
well, I mean, you can go down.
Right. Scroll down. Well, fuck.
You know, when we have episodes like this, we almost just need the mouse and keyboard right over here.
Right. That way we can just like, well, let's see. Yeah.
No, I'm for real.
I'm for real too. Like, I
I'm
think
down.
that's.
I mean,
Is that possible?
That is.
Well, yeah, it's
possible.
100%
With
possible.
keyboard and a dongle.
We
That's all you
did
need.
last time.
Well,
Right.
what's bothering me is the fact that the typing's on.
Could you speak into the mic,
We
please?
need a keyboard.
Oh, it's not. It's not because you have to
And I
reach.
need a mic.
So what you're saying is it's not because you have to reach over her. I mean,
Right.
If you could put an actual keyboard, I could sit in my lap.
Well, yeah,
sit
we
down on
we
my lap.
could. Yeah, we have. I mean, we
That-
have one.
Right.
Well,
Give me a
we had
microphone.
one, but
Give me a
so-and-so
microphone
took it.
because I'm like
Right.
the host.
I compensated it.
He
But
confident.
yeah.
I got
Look, give me
keyboard
a few hours.
But
my
look,
taxes will hit,
look,
I'll go buy
So
one.
so all right, just you know what, man, just all that aside, I wanted to. There's another thing that I was talking about.
That's right. I interrupted you, and I just did it again.
No, you didn't really interrupt me. You basically was I brought up AI and then you was bringing up some
That's
stuff
definitely
like
something that's going to happen.
that. But definitely AI is definitely
Well, interruptions.
yes, 100%.
AI too.
But no,
Brings me to another point.
no movies, man. Dude, I was looking up
Movies.
some things, yeah, and so like you know the effect of AI on with movies and stuff.
Yes.
And they were saying that it's not going to take away like people are still going to act. What it's going to make it where like what so basically I can't remember his name. He was a big producer, but he was talking how you know we don't as a people don't have to worry about the movies going away anytime soon, like because people ain't gonna want to watch robots, you know, as or animation. But what it's going to do is like he was saying for as long as we're ever gonna know, there's gonna be real actors, but it's going to like help actors. Like for instance, all they're gonna have to do is go, okay, say your scene. All right, we got you. You're done. You know, like they don't have to sit there and
Act
go
it
over
out.
and over and stop, cut, stop,
Right,
cut.
yeah.
They're just going to be able to just say what they need to say, and then the computer's going to do the
Almost
rest.
like they'd be able to just go into a studio like this.
Yeah,
and do it.
they'd be able to
Like, it'd
literally
be
just
like-
go into a
it'd be
studio like it.
when they do
Yeah.
cartoon animations and stuff. They go
Yeah.
into a studio, they record
And so
it.
there'll
That's-
be some things where there'll also be some things where they do stuff and it makes
Right,
them do
'cause-
stuff different, but they're
Right.
going to still be real people.
Because almost like if you're acting, and I am no actor, but if you are acting, you know, when you say something, you have to believe it. So it's like standing here and trying to act like you're going through something. You know what I'm saying? That's tough to do. Like
Yeah.
that's what cartoon characters have to do. So it's like the best one is the Aladdin with Robin Williams and the kid that played Aladdin. Robin would just sit in there and just get into it and do his thing, and the kid would just be like in awe because he was like, "This is crazy!" Like, you know, it's
Not on script, man.
right, and then Williams would just go crazy. You know, the genie of the lamp. You know, he just took it. You know, he stole the show.
I'd rather watch that.
Yeah, no, that was definitely one of the best.
Now,
Disney.
getting back to that AI thing that you're talking about, they're going to replace like forms of acting.
It's almost
So-
going to replace the editing part.
Think about that though. You're losing jobs there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
You're
there's
losing
just
money
some-
there.
Man, there's gonna be
People,
so
you're
many.
not going to have to pay as much.
You're not losing money.
You're gaining money.
You're gaining money.
You're gaining
Yeah.
money.
So
No,
here's the
100%.
thing. Here's
You
the
mean
thing
the
that
you
they're
mean
talking about.
the no, like the actors ain't losing money.
No,
the actors are
sometimes because they don't have to do as much.
Right.
well. It's not
That's-
about an hour base. It's when
It's a
so what-
contract. You're right.
Right,
you're
it's a
right.
contract.
They
So
pay
if
you
they're
to
going to do a
it.
movie, they're going to do it for so much amount,
Right,
and
right.
basically
And
it's just
that-
going to give the actors more freedom.
But
You know what I'm
and
saying?
and that amount's going to go down.
That
amount's gonna
amount
go
may
down.
go down because they don't have to put so
So-
much. But I mean, either way it goes, now it gives it's a win-win. If I can go do a job and knock it out quicker and go do another job, I mean, it's the same thing. So it's not going to hurt the actors. The actors are going to love it. The actors are going to get more
Yeah.
time to go over here. You're going to see actors be able to put more stuff out. You're going to be like, damn,
I
Mark.
think you might be able to see more actors, like more.
You may be able to
people
see
are gonna
more
be
actors,
more
yeah.
actors. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I think it may bring the active business down because here's the thing: because there's not gonna be no room. Like Mark Wahlberg don't have to give this movie up because he can do it. He can run over here and do this one, do this one, do that one. So why give it to the next guy that you know what I'm saying? So there's going to be
You're
less
going to have more
platforms
right.
because
and you're going to have more of your mainstream actors.
Yep.
Are going to be like taking it all.
Yes.
Because,
Well,
it's like
and I'm not
everybody
gonna, I'm
wants
not trying to
Mark
put
Wahlberg.
that. I
Everybody
don't.
wants fucking- yeah.
Well, I don't know that's what's
The
going to happen
Rock.
either. They may take a break. You know what I'm saying? They may go, you know what?
Right,
I don't
and-
have to.
and-
We don't want to do
and you
that.
Get
And,
rising stars all the time. I mean,
well, I mean,
shit.
if Mark Wahlberg wants to act on a certain movie, Mark Wahlberg's going to act.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
Right,
just the bottom
right.
line. If he doesn't, he's not going to go over there and do it. You know, I mean, he's just whether he's off or not, he may just go hang out with his family and be. Well, when we're talking about Mark Wahlberg, we're talking about a totally different ballgame because he's running all kinds of shit. So that man's doesn't.
Right,
But that's actually probably the one person I don't need to be talking about because he's got so much. He's hands in so much other things. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
another
Other than
thing
acting. You know,
about
so
the Elon Musk, man, is that man just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, if you look into just his companies that he owns with SpaceX, the Twitter, the
Tesla.
chat.
oh yeah,
Grok,
no. Well, that's how you're
Tesla,
supposed
and
to
then
do it, man.
he's also creating tunnels that dig underground. It's insane. It's like that man has so much going on, and he's innovating. I mean,
know.
the catching of the missile.
think about it all the time. I'm like, how does he
rocket
do
is
all
like,
that,
God
man?
That's insane.
bless, dude.
That's insane.
he
They
just
caught
saved-
that rocket.
he
Caught
just
the
saved
rocket.
Caught that.
billions,
Even Donald Trump said that.
multi-billions. I mean, it's trillions probably. It's like
Yeah.
the reason why we couldn't afford to go into space. You had to. It was basically disposable.
But
you
I
know?
tell you what, man. I tell you what really got me on the AI thing is, you know, I've heard a lot about AI, and you know, I grew up, you know, was robots, and you know, I remember when it first hit the phones, like what you were saying. I remember when it was like, I remember the first time that I would call someone or call a company, and it would be a robot. I would hate that shit.
The
Like,
automated, man.
the automate, I was like, oh my god, here we go with this shit. You know,
Right.
we're dealing with this damn automated.
For
and I
English,
hated it,
press
dude.
1.
Yeah, I
Thank
hated
you
it.
for calling Verizon.
Well, I would be the
That's what it
first
would be.
person. Like, I would be the first
Yeah.
person to hit zero. Like, I'd be over there just 0, 0. I need to talk to someone. I ain't got time for this shit. Zero.
Right.
Customer
Yeah.
service.
Representative.
Representative. Customer service.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry you feel that way. What gets me, dude, is it's gotten worse. Do you realize now
Yes.
it's hard to get a hold of anyone? Dude,
Yes.
you can call anyone, and they're
Dude.
like, and it's like, well,
Call
sorry,
any
but
bank.
it's
Call
like,
any bank.
are you fucking kidding
You
me?
got to go through 50 different questions before you finally get to
Before you
somebody that
finally get
is
to
not
someone.
even in the building that you're talking.
Yeah.
You know. And then
Sorry,
you gotta
he's
get her
not
to-
here, sir.
You got to get her to transfer you that person, and then you get someone in that
It's
building
insane,
that's
dude.
like, yeah, he stepped
Well,
up for lunch.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like if you buy like a, for instance, like you
Down
buy
there
like a certain,
scooters.
you buy like a certain mixer or certain product that you got to call the company that you got to call. You know, even Sony, it's getting so bad where some of these big companies are getting like that. Now, Sony's not quite like that. I can call Sony right now, and Sony has I can talk to an actual customer.
Right.
But there's companies, and it's getting to the bigger companies. Like they're slowly getting there where you would call them, and it's like there's no getting a hold of no one, dude. Like they are not answering the phone. Like it's not going to be that. There's not even a category to go to a customer service. Like it's straight up, boom, 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 boom. Oh, you can go online and chat though. Like really, but so they, so that what I was getting at though really is like that's the first time that it was that any type of AI was introduced to me growing up, and I was like, man, this I hated it, and then all of a sudden, Chat GBT came out, and
Right.
people were messing with that, and I've been messing with Chat GBT for probably 2 years now, longer than most. Okay, I've been messing with Chat GBT. I mean, the first time I was able to go on Chat GBT and create a lyric full song, and then go over to Sona, and that's another one, you know what I'm saying,
A
and go over
music
to
yeah,
Sona and
music
and
creator,
and
yeah.
put that song lyrics right there in Sona, and then Sona would put music with it. I mean,
Done.
dude, it insane.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like that just blew my mind. That's when immediately I was like, okay, all right. So first I was like, AI, bad, don't want nothing to do with it. Now I'm like,
Right.
AI
That's
maybe
another thing
good,
that
maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong. Here's my thing. I ain't saying AI is good. I'm saying this is me. AI's bad. AI's good. It's going to be in both. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to love it. But here's my thing: is you just got to jump on that train,
right. It's
baby.
coming
You just got to jump
regardless.
on
You
that
don't
train.
gotta jump on that train.
It
You
is
just got to
coming
jump on that
regardless.
train.
If you don't jump on that train,
Man,
then
so
Disagree.
we
Yeah.
were,
you can
Disagree.
disagree. You can
Disagree.
disagree
I
all you
totally
want.
disagree with AI all around.
Like,
I mean, you got to think about this.
It's
What did that stop you from doing? What did that stop you
So
from doing?
all right. So
Learning it.
no,
Mhm.
It
technically
stopped
it
you
did
from
not.
putting in the
No,
work.
it
no,
did it
no,
does stop you
So
from putting in some
you
of
want to know what
most
it
of the
did?
work.
You want to know what it did? You want to know what it did, really?
Yes.
Because it's funny you asked that question. Like, what did it stop me from doing? Here's the thing, and this is why it's more than amazing than you think. It didn't stop me from doing anything. It caused me to create something, and that was a song. Now, I took that
That's
song, and I would have never done this. I would have never sit down and made this song because I'm a hardworking man that works every single day, and I don't have time to make a damn song. Like, I just don't have time. Some people may, okay? But it gave me that opportunity to go, you know what? I'm going to try this out, see what this thing does. Verse, chorus, chorus. Man. And so I
he could
it
have been the next
caused
Michael
it
Jackson.
caused me to make a song. Now there's so many people that's done this. They take it and make that song, and then like back in writing when you was in school, and you would write a page, and then you would have to do that would be your rough draft. Like you would have to do
Yes.
you know what a rough draft is,
Yep.
right? So that's what that song was. You can go through that song, read the verse, and go, you know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna put this in there. I'm gonna put this, and you basically created a song in a matter of minutes. So the thing about it is like it's like the other day, me and Connor was playing music, and Connor was singing, and I was playing the guitar, and I was picking on the guitar, and so we were sitting there going through the chords. I was like sing, and so I was like hitting chords and trying to get his voice, and I was like, well, hold on, let's see what chords. What are we doing, man? We're sitting here for 30 minutes trying to figure out chords and figure out his voice and get all this right? Because we're sitting here making a song. And then it just dawned on me. I don't know, it may have been me or it may have been Connor. I can't remember which one of us said it, but one of us was like, hey, let's go to Chat GBT. So we went to Chat GBT and said, hey, so Connor basically went in there and put his lyrics. At this time, he had his own lyrics. So he put his own lyrics in there and asked ChatGPT to put chords with all his lyrics. And dude, I mean, that was amazing. Like immediately we had chords. I'm sitting there, all right, G. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, dude,
Right.
it's just there's so many things
So many
that if you
avenues
don't
that
jump
it
on
can
the
open.
train,
It can just
that you're
open
gonna
so
miss
many
out.
attitudes.
It's like you can ask ChatGPT to help you learn more about streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're getting into. Here's what I want you to look at it. You are you and I'm not trying to shift you in any way. I get what you are. That's okay to feel like what you feel like because honestly, a part of me feels that way too. But what I want you to understand is let only a part of you feel that way. Don't completely go, oh, I'm 100%, but I want you to understand something. So let's just say you are an entrepreneur. You're a guy that's like, I'm gonna go on business. I'm gonna do this myself. I'm gonna do this streaming. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna become something.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to do that. But let me tell you this: if I told you that if you would just open up to AI and let AI help you in so many different ways that you could be there a lot quicker, why would you not? You know what I'm saying? You already know you would. There's no reason not to, because that's pushing yourself even more by using a system that's there.
So I like the natural beauty of things.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get
I
that.
don't I like learning things myself. I don't like things to learn for me. I don't want it to control my life and how I do things.
We don't let it
and roll
control,
with it.
right?
But
Right.
it does control a part of your life. You got to think about that. It takes something away from you. It takes that thought process
So,
away from you of learning.
It does.
In a
things.
way, what you're saying
I see what
is,
you're. I mean,
right, in a
I
way-
can't argue what you're saying.
In
I
a
mean,
way, what you're saying is that what you ultimately, it takes the creation out of it,
Yes.
because
Yes.
the
I get
beauty,
that.
man, the
I get that.
beauty.
it's beauty.
You're right.
So I feel like there is definitely going to be, in the future, when AI is everybody's got it. Everybody's making their own songs. Everybody's making their own movies. Everything. I believe there's going to be something to, like, hey, this was a man-made movie. This guy really wrote his
Yes,
song with nothing.
100%.
So
yes.
the creativity is still going to be there. I think
Yes,
it's actually
always
going to be way
there.
more.
Always going to be
I
there.
was telling Kayla, I was like, AI is going to be able to do all this art and stuff, but one thing is going to be, rich people are going to have that's an actual handed, someone painted that. That wasn't AI. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You'll be able to get the Monet.
Well, I mean, that's
AI
the same
for
thing.
pennies on the dollar because they're printing them out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the same thing as what she's doing with printing out stuff from the internet. That's AI.
right.
I mean, it's
That
not
is-
a robot
is
that
AI.
actually
I mean,
accusing it,
I
but
mean,
it's
using
if
your
you use
Google
anything,
Maps,
if
yeah.
that's another thing. If
Anything
you use
internet.
Google
if you use
itself,
anything from the internet,
Google
you're
search
AI.
engine is an AI.
Internet is AI.
So basically, I'm still on the bandwagon.
Right, you
Right,
still
so you're
are.
still on the bandwagon.
See,
Everybody,
I'm with
every
you on
one
it.
of
but
us
hold
are
on
all
now.
still on the
I
bandwagon.
want you to. But here's the thing, man. Dude, mad respect, dog. Like I get it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm there. Like I feel you, and I feel everyone out there that is like that. That looks at it like
Right.
that. I get that. But that's exactly why I want to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you need to be sitting down here. That's why they need to be listening, because that's the thing, and that's what we're getting at. It's like I get it. I get it. Don't put all your don't trust them 100%
Right.
because authentic's great, and that's what I said when you make a song, like you go to AI and you ask AI to help you with a song. You're gonna be I'm sorry, but it's going ignorant. You are ignorant if you take that song and make a completely song and go with it and just
Yeah,
no,
exactly
you
what
take
they
that
made.
song and you add your authentic.
Yes.
Right.
touch.
Yes.
You know what I'm
add your
saying?
creativity too.
All you're doing is going, okay,
Right.
all right, yeah.
And that's
Chorus
what
is gay. I'm gonna do
ChatGPT
this, but you know,
that's what ChatGPT did for so many people. It's like if you're at work and you're like, I got to email my boss, and it's like you can literally jump on EBT and say, hey, write me an email explaining I can't come to work today.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
But
and
then,
it's
but
like,
see,
boom.
to me, that's getting to the point
Now-
where, like,
well,
now
look,
you are.
so,
kinda-
okay,
You're
so-
controlling my life.
Yes,
one of- right.
what he just said is
Control.
exactly what I don't.
That was number 6.
and people are going to
on
do
the
that.
list.
Yeah.
People
that was
are gonna,
number 6.
But then that's the thing. The people are going to do that.
Loss of
you know?
human judgment, over reliance on AI in critical areas like healthcare and
Right.
cr-
Exactly
criminal
what he's
justice
talking
can
about.
reduce human oversight, leading to potential errors and ethical
But-
dilemmas. People are going to get fat and they're going to get lazy. And that's
Wally.
what I worry about.
Wally.
But
I worry-
here's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
That's what I worry about with me.
But
It's like,
no,
if I
you
get the
don't worry about that,
opportunity-
man. This
no,
is the
look,
thing.
if I get the opportunity to stay at home because all my bills are paid, I'm actually getting money and
I
I
tell you
have a
what.
robot, everything's getting done for me. There's a good chance I'm just not going to come out of bed. You know what I'm saying? I wish Jay was here to talk about
That's
the sex
not
robots because
okay.
that's where that was leading to.
That's not okay.
But it's not okay, and that's the thing is that's what them worry. That's what everybody's worried about.
I think
It's number 6
I
on this
think we
list,
should-
but I think that should be number. Like it should be. Don't get me wrong.
Number 2.
Security threats is 5.
That's what that should
you know.
What?
be. That right there.
Should be.
The evacuation.
Well,
the
Well, yeah, that should
of
be
that.
definitely. I mean, that's I get that.
Right,
No, no, and
misinformation and deep fakes.
that's
I think
definitely,
it could be above
um,
that. But security threats, privacy concerns,
so
biases, and disclaim.
I just want to say,
discrimination.
like, here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing.
job
I know I'm sitting here saying, there's good. Okay, and there is, and this is the thing I'm saying. Jump on the wagon because what choice do you have? Because if you don't, You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing.
You're gonna be left
Here's-
behind. You're
you're
gonna be the
left
guy
behind.
without
You're
the
right.
cell phone.
But
You
here's
know what
the
I'm saying?
But here's the thing. I'm not saying trust them
Right.
Yeah.
It's
because
like
I don't trust it.
when
I
phones
don't trust
went
it.
from
Like I ain't.
flip phones
yeah.
to smartphones. It
I
was
don't
like
trust this
people,
shit now.
People
I
didn't
don't
want to
either.
do it. No one wanted to get a smartphone.
I don't trust, dude. I was alone. I actually did
Bob-
not jump on the
Bob would-
smartphone that very.
Bob would have still had that little Nokia. If
Oh
he
my
could.
gosh, he
You
would.
know, they
I
made,
wasn't
they had
that
to
quick,
make him get rid of that.
I
phone.
wasn't
He was
that
like,
quick.
I can't even use my phone now. They want me to get a little TV,
dude.
for my
I
phone.
I didn't
And it's
even
like-
have.
TV.
I did have the iPhone 3G, but I mean it was older. Like I didn't jump on the iPhone 3G when it came out.
Yeah, but
Like-
Bob had it.
Was that the first
years.
touchscreen?
Samsung,
That was the one of the first
Galaxy
iPhones, yeah.
was out. Okay,
First iPhone, which is pretty much right there with the first smartphones. You know what I'm saying?
dude, I'm telling you, Samsung Galaxy was out, and he was still over there with a Nokia.
Oh, he had a Nokia
Uh,
back when. I mean, all the way to like,
Jimmy and Donnie and all of
dude,
them.
he had a Nokia from like.
Forever.
I mean, he's probably had an iPhone for 6 years. Like,
yeah, I can't
I'm
remember when
serious.
he got it.
No,
but
it's
Google
been-
that, please. No,
No,
just kidding.
it's been, dude. But you know,
No, it has, and but that was the thing is there was people that sitting there going, look, man, I'm not.
There was
trying
something-
To
there
have
was
all
someone that
that.
was-
That's
there
they're gonna
was
be
someone
listening
that
to
was
me and
just
shit.
on,
They're gonna be watching me
oh,
and stuff. You know, it was
did
like,
you know
people
Jelly
didn't
Roll?
wanna
You
do
know,
it.
you know Jelly Roll has a flip phone.
Yeah. It was in that podcast you sent
It
me.
was in that podcast.
They
yeah.
still got them. Yeah, I mean,
That was a great podcast.
He goes. So you have to go around with a jelly. He was asking
Listen to this.
Jelly Roll, and he's like, so you got to go around with a flip phone, and I think there's a reason why, like some
he
reason
has
why.
to?
Well, there's a reason why he carries a flip phone other than a smartphone. I should I caught that, but I don't remember exactly
here's
what it was.
one thing
But
that-
he goes, hear that sound? Ain't it great?
That's
Right.
great.
Right. Well, the beauty of it, the beauty
like,
of
he
it
just
is,
hang
guess
up.
what? He ain't scrolling Facebook.
But back in
all
the
day.
day, well, and that may be the
That's the
reason.
thing.
That may
He
be
ain't scrolling
maybe
Twitter or
there's
nothing.
there was some reason behind
Snapchat,
that.
he's
The re-
not on. He's not
there
sitting
were-
there on his phone. He's
well-
sitting in a room. He's sitting there with everybody.
There's
You know what I'm
some
saying?
reason, and I don't know if it's got something to do with people being able to get a hold of him or something. But there's something behind it, and he was like, man, what's the best feeling? Is you remember back in the day where you just hang up on someone
And
and
just click. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the dude. I would see it all the time. Old Jimmy. I don't want to say his full name, but Jimmy. At the car lot, he would do that. He'd be like sitting there talking. Oh man, no, I can't do that. And then he'd just flip it and then put it right here, and he just click. All right, man. What are you gonna charge me on? It's like, come on.
Gosh,
great.
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
I remember having the flip phone.
What's
thinking
crazy
this
is
was
when you
just
see
cool.
people like Jimmy, like old guys like that. That's still that's actually went to smartphone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They had
Because
to.
they was forced to.
They had to,
They literally
yeah.
said, "All right,
like,
we're getting these guys are getting."
Yeah.
No, but you can buy a
You
regular.
can buy flip phones.
Dude, I was in
I think there's
Verizon.
still a Razor or something.
I was in Verizon the other day, and this guy walked in with I couldn't believe it, man.
Right.
He's about 75, 80-year-old man.
Right,
and he
right.
walked in there with a I'm like, oh my God, do they still sell them things?
Right.
He said he just got it too. Like he just got it. They still sell
It's
this
like
shit.
when they come up with a rotary phone, like a smart.
Hey, but you know
rotary
what?
phone,
I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love. But what do you think
He's
about?
Like, I'd buy it.
What do you?
A smart rotary phone.
Oh man, I probably would buy it just to have it. Hey, but you know what? I really got my eyes on when they come out with the new Razor.
Right. I don't.
What does it look like?
I haven't
new
seen
Razor
it.
is pretty cool.
I said Razor because I used to love the Razor.
Oh,
when they
dude, you
came
ain't
out.
seen the new Razor?
I wanna
I've not
see it.
seen the new
Well,
Razor.
so it's not even that new. That's the crazy thing. So here, check this out. You don't even know about the new Razor. The new Razor came out about 3 years ago, or somewhere around there. Okay, and when it came out, it was $1,500 for this thing. Like I was like, I was gonna buy this thing. I was like, I wanted it,
Right.
and I was like, because I remember the old Razor, and I was like, I wanted to buy this phone, but I never could catch myself just putting that money out for it, which I put, $1,000 on a smartphone or an iPhone, but
Right.
it was ridiculous amount of money, dude. It has dropped
Dude,
tremendously, dog.
$1,200.
You talking about this one?
Look how cheap
Oh,
it
the
is.
folded, the folded screen.
Look
one.
how cheap it is. That's the Razor. That's the new
That's
Razor.
the Razor. Yeah, I've actually seen them.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, look at the prices now.
You know what I don't like about
You used to
those?
not be able to get them for that price.
How
I would
long-
still. I
how
want to know
long-
what's wrong with them.
How because
I'm telling you something's
you
wrong
fold
with them.
this fucker. Okay, you fold it.
They've been making
You
fold
fold it,
screens for a
up it,
while though,
fold
and
it,
they had
open it,
problems.
fold it, open it. It's
broken.
just it's gonna break.
Yeah.
But they've had fold phones for a while.
I
No,
would
they've got a
think
newer.
so. I
They
would
got a
think so.
newer
But
model
I
out.
remember looking at the one sitting at the thing, and it was the display, and I was sitting there like, look, this one's already starting to wear.
Well, yeah, you think about it. You snap that thing back, and it's like,
Oh,
damn.
snap.
You're just over there like clap, and you just busted your screen like,
my
Damn.
it's Jelly Rose's fault.
I was just trying to get the sound,
I
man.
was trying to do what he did.
I was trying to hear the sound.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean that does look like the old school Razor phones, dude, and that's badass.
I am,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like you just flip it open, it
Yeah.
open.
No,
flip it
that's
close.
bad. Like the one right there.
the
That
one on the right. Yeah, top
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
dude,
that's
that's
cool.
exactly
Sorry if I'm
the
all up on you like that.
no. So that is exactly the phone that came out. I mean, that was. When did the newer Motorola
Razor, yeah.
phone come out?
It said 20.
Connor.
2023, yeah.
I think 2023.
It
No,
says it
it's
there.
not when it came out.
5G.
That's that
2023,
one.
The digital tech.
When did the ask?
It's gonna bring up fucking back in the day when Motorola first
No,
came out, man.
bro. Look,
Just type in the newest one.
What first Motorola smartphone?
when was the new Motorola Razor released?
It's okay. I would have made it sound worse than that. So. When in the
Man,
Hey, so you were telling me about somebody that had a smartphone. That's not it. That's
Oh.
truck out. I can go get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're gonna go out, we could pause for a second.
2022.
We pause.
Pull
for a
up
second?
2022.
So 2022,
Motorola
and
Razor.
when it first came out, dude, it was like, dude, the price of it was ridiculous. Like, I want to almost know, like, what happened to like what made the price drop so low? That's what I want to know.
The screens
Because that flip shit, man.
I'm telling you, yes, I think that's a horrible.
'Cause-
Me and her looked at it.
It's a
and
terrible
even
design.
Courtney was like,
Well,
"I
but
don't
they've had
know."
that for a while.
Because there was one
They've had the flip, like,
there was
they've
one that
had
we
the
looked at
the
that
dead
was-
screen flip?
That was
Yeah, see that wide
closed like
phone right
this.
there,
It
the
was
Samsung Galaxy Z. That's been out for a long time. So they've had
Right.
the fold.
That's the side one.
It opens, yeah, the
right,
side.
the side ones. That's when I've seen where they open like
Right,
long-
that's been
not
out for a
like
while.
this,
That's what I'm
but
saying. That
like this.
technology's been out for a
And-
while.
And those are the ones where down the middle you start to see it like crackling and like just
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember looking at it and I told her, I said, because she was so cool about it. She was like,
Who?
you can be Courtney. We were
Oh,
looking
she
at
got
it.
one?
No. We were about to. She wanted one.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's going to be perfect for work because I can have one screen over here and then something else going on
Yeah.
over here. And I'm like, well, that does sound cool. And then,
I know. I
So-
couldn't get myself to do one. I've
Right.
never bought one.
but so we ended up just getting her an iPad too. So she
But
would go to
see,
work
as
with
low
an
as them,
iPad.
as low as them are now,
everything worked out,
I
but-
swear I'm tempted to buy one of them things.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
it's-
mind that one that we just was looking at with the
That's what I'm
screen on the
saying.
front and it's not the screen. I
But
don't
what
know,
I'm
'cause the
saying is,
screen
look how
still does
low they
fold,
are,
though.
dude. Motorola Razor 2024,
$99.
$900 done.
$100.
That's what I'm saying.
It's cheap.
I would buy that just to have, just to
Right,
have
as
an
a
extra phone.
backup. Yeah, it's like my insurance. Like if I break my phone, it's there
But
charging me
dude,
$200.
it went. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's something behind that. The phone started out at like 15. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm telling
right. It's probably not a good phone.
I'm telling
Oh,
you,
it's
it
slow
was
processing.
Guaranteed
it was
piece of shit.
ridiculous. They even talked about it. They were like, it was ridiculous. They wasn't people was, but they were selling them. They were selling some because people were like, oh,
Dude,
flipping out.
right.
Oh, the
the
Motorola Razor.
Razor, man, was
You know,
the
That's
number
what I'm
one
saying.
phone.
People flip. There's the
Before
Razor right
iPhone-
there. Look, there's the
Before
old one.
iPhone.
Right there.
There's the old one right there.
Motorola
Right,
V3i.
yeah.
The V-
The
the
V3i.
V3
on the
one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I used to have. I remember
that.
I had
That was
one.
an awesome phone.
And
dude.
Those are
I'll-
great
full
phones.
disclaimer here.
It
but
had the first display, like the
called
LED
my
display
insurance
on
company.
the
Yeah,
keypad.
Yeah.
I called my insurance company, told them my phone was stolen. They sent me a new one, free of charge.
Yeah.
Well, we lived at this
That's
house
back
where we
when you
never
could
went
get
to the
phones
back.
for
Look,
free.
we never went to the back of the
That's when
house.
it was real insurance.
And so I waited a couple, 2-3 weeks or something. I called them back. I'm like, look, I never got my phone. And so they made me give them another address, and they sent me another phone. Like a week later, okay, they sent me that phone, and it came to the shop. And so I got it from the shop and had it. Well, it was like 2 or 3 days after that, I was cleaning up around the back, and the fucking delivery guy put it around back of my house at the time. And technically, the front of my house and my back was kind of on the side. And so he must have just pulled up and saw the side door and was like, boom. And so, but I ended up with 2 phones. And it was cool because I ended up selling the other one. Yeah,
That's crazy.
That was before they were locked. They were before they were like,
you know how many phones they've lost probably doing that shit?
Oh yeah, because I mean, I was sitting there thinking like, well, fuck, I could do that every time, you know?
Yeah. Now it's like, yeah, it's not. But yeah, the crazy thing is like back then, man, you could get insurance and when you paid insurance, you got a phone for free.
Yes.
And it was insured.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and then it went to $50.
But people took
now
advantage
it's
of it. Like
it's $200 now.
It's
You know?
insane.
But you're
I
paying
didn't-
$1,200 for a damn phone, $1,000 for a phone. So I mean,
Right.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I know
the amount of
why.
money that goes into it. I'm
Right,
Sure
I mean, you
is way
paying-
more than what that fucking Motorola Razor was. But
Well, yeah, back
yeah.
then, I mean, it was a $200-something phone. You know what I'm saying? At the most.
right, that
Dude,
was an expensive phone.
I remember when it was like,
Right,
can you believe that?
$300. Like, oh my god.
Can you believe we're paying $1,000?
Dude, I paid less for my first car.
No.
I know.
I
That's
paid
so
way
true.
less, like-
I paid way less, dude.
Yeah.
I paid $500 for my
Right.
first
Why do
car.
you go
Right.
through a contract though? Why don't you go like straight talk?
Well, I
So,
did it that way because
I don't go
was
through a
fool.
contract.
That's contract. You pay $1,000. You got
No.
where'd you get it from?
Oh well, yeah. So if you do
Yeah.
buy a phone for Verizon, yes, I get what you're saying. It's a
God,
contract.
man, the fucking
It's-
3
it's-
year,
and it's
3
funny-
year. Used to be 2 years or a year.
No,
Mine's
2
3
years.
years. Mine's 3 years.
They
but it's
changed
not.
that?
It's not really a contract.
Mine's
It's you're buying
3
the
years.
phone. You used to have to actually
But
have a
you have
contract
to-
on the
But
service.
you have to pay on that phone for 3 years.
Well, yeah,
So
right.
you're in a contract for 3 years.
right. But they basically made it where you know what I'm saying.
they
like,
do it in 3 years too because they know that there's going to be at least 2 more versions of the phone that comes out by the end of that
You're
3
gonna
years.
want an upgrade.
right.
No, you're going to have an upgrade.
You almost. I didn't have to have it. I just got rid of this
I
phone.
got a 13
I
Pro,
just got
man.
the new
3
16.
years up this
I just
August.
got the new 16, but I went from the 6 to 13. I had the 13.
3 of them. Three phones have come out since I got mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I had the 13.
Right. That's what I have.
Okay, and I just now
13 Pro Max.
just now switched to the 16.
Right.
Like literally.
Right.
Uh,
My contract ends August.
a month ago.
And this was the
And you know
newest,
why?
hottest that phone
I didn't.
when I got
You know
mine.
what's crazy? This is how they do it.
I think it was in September
Dude,
when the 14 dropped.
I
It
just
was like,
this is how I did it, dude. I went to Verizon for something else.
Yeah.
And I started because I was looking at a newer phone because of camera, you know, I was going to maybe
Right.
use and get a better camera for the podcast. Well, I went to Verizon and dude, I paid less money and less a month for the newer phone. Like
right.
that's a
What
no-brainer,
was you
dude.
at before?
I was with Verizon, but I went to Verizon with my old phone. Well, I already had it paid off pretty much.
Oh.
So
yeah,
when I
yeah,
paid it off, I'm giving. So they had a
yeah,
deal
they're
where
gonna try and pull
they're-
some bullshit.
it really
like
wasn't
with
that
me.
bad of a deal because
I'm about to pay everything
well,
off.
no,
I'm
it
literally
really
about
wasn't that
to
bad a
be
deal
at the end
because
of my contract.
here's the thing: I've had this phone so long.
Fucking piece
No,
of
look,
shit.
I've had this. I've had this phone I had the 13 so long that if I sold it on the street, it wouldn't be worth $200.
No.
Okay, but when I took it in there, they gave me $1,000 phone, and I only owed $300 on this phone. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So they basically
They gave me $800,
Yeah.
$800 for my
your
old
$200
13.
$100 phone.
Yeah. So when I was looking at the numbers like that, because I'm a numbers guy.
Right.
When I was looking at the numbers like that, I was like,
Right.
at first I wasn't
probably
going to
how
do
they're
it.
Gonna get me.
At
yeah.
first I wasn't going to do it. And I was like, hold on. So my bill goes down. I'm paying $10 less because first I'm paying on $1,000 phone. So my bill's $30. It's $30 a month for me to pay on this phone or whatever. This phone, I'm not going to be, my bill won't be that because it's only $300 what I owe on it. Right. So my bill's like $15 a month or something. And so actually it brought it down to $10 a month and there was something else. So it really brought it down $20 cheaper on the phone, but then I added something that was $10. I can't remember what it was, but needless to say is I got a newer phone, I owe less on it, have it paid off a lot sooner, and I'm paying less a month. So I was like, that's a no-brainer.
Where's that fine print at though?
There ain't no fine print.
There has to be a
This
catch.
thing is
Everything has a catch.
Well, yeah, I mean
Businesses
everything
have
has
a catch.
everything
I'm pretty
has
sure
a catch.
he's going to have to pay.
The
Look,
problem is the catch is they probably go like
you
I have
can't
to,
just pay that $300.
I can't just
you
pay
have to pay it
$300.
off
That's the
in
catch.
3 years. You have to wait. You
Well,
have to pay. Look,
right. They
all
want me
my-
to keep me
all
for
my
3
daughter's
years. Yes,
phones
that's
were
exactly. That's the
$7.
catch. That's
Yes.
the catch.
I paid $7 for each one of my daughter's phones, 3 of them.
But
Okay, and then now they said if I want to pay it off, the balance is like, $900 or something. It was $800 each for one of those phones.
Right.
And but if I waited the 3 years, I'm only paying. It's only coming like 60 cents a
Yes.
month comes out of my, thing, and goes towards a $7 payment. But I have to make that
Yes.
payment for 3 years.
yes,
It's a contract
so the
without
catch.
a contract.
So what the catch that you're talking about is, and the reason I say there's no catch is because in my eyes there ain't. But here's the catch that you're looking for. Okay, the catch is like what you said. If I want to pay this phone off right now, I got to pay full price. They're not going to give me the $800 for my phone.
Right.
They're going to give me whatever cheaper.
it is,
but
yeah.
but they got to give me something because it's the but here's the reason I say that it's like, to me it's no catch because I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be Verizon. I'm not going nowhere. I like Verizon. They've treated me good. I have nothing to say about Verizon.
I hate them.
So I'm not going nowhere, and Verizon is one of the ones that does good out at my house, and so it's kind of main reason. But anyways,
Cricket does good at your house.
but
too.
but I'm not going over Verizon, so I know I'm going to be there, and so like the catch is exactly what he said. If I'm going somewhere and I want to get this phone, now I'm going to have to pay full price. But if I ain't going nowhere, I'm paying less money, $10 a month when I was paying $30, and I'm paying less for the phone. So
Right.
so even if I'm going to have to pay it for 3 years, I'm only have to pay $10 a month for 3 years, not $30 a month for 3 years. So to me, it's a win-win because even if I got to do it for 3 years or whatever, like it's in the fine print, I don't care because I'm paying less for the phone and I'm paying less a month. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it doesn't matter what happens in 3 years because if in 3 years, if the same thing happens, then I'll do the same thing.
There's gonna be three
And
different
so,
versions of the phone.
You know,
But
right? I mean, there'd be 3
think
different
about
versions
this.
of the phone.
Think about this. I go through Straight Talk. I bought this phone straight out. It's $200.
Yeah,
I can pay for service or I can end the service whenever I please.
exactly.
I
Right.
have that power.
Yes.
You
Right.
do not.
Right.
That's what I'm
So-
trying to. That's the
No.
catch.
So I know, but so here's the thing.
Right.
I don't want that power. I used to, and I used to think like you. And for a long time, I had the same shit. And you know why? Because I thought just like you. But let me tell you something. How that changed. The reason that changed is when I started a business.
Mm.
I started my business. And I started getting people calling me. My number meant something. And I had a phone like yours, and I had to switch to, I can't remember what it was. It was AT&T or something. And it was scary because I almost lost my number. And when that happened, I was like, oh no, I think I switched over and it was everything was good. I didn't really lose my number. But the second time when I went from AT&T to Verizon, I almost lost my number. And dude, I was like, I'm it. That's it. Verizon's my number. I'm not going I ain't taking no chances of that shit. Like I can't take a chance of me losing 502-220-1865. Serious.
Do it out there, guys.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, give him a call.
He's
Need some painting done? That's
This is
me,
the
baby.
man. This is the man.
keeps.
But no, yeah, that was good. But no, dead serious. Like I can't take a chance of losing that number because when I almost lost that number, it was very scary. Okay, and so that's why, to me, I'm fine with it because you got to have a phone,
Mhm.
and yes, I was like you for a long time, dude. I was the same way. I was like, man, because I'm the same way with that period. Like I don't go buy a car on payments because I don't want to be stuck with no damn payment. Same thing with a phone. I liked the the ability to go, I don't want this dang thing. I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I wasn't signed no contract, no nothing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can go somewhere else. I don't like y'all. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I loved that. So yes, I will understand you 100% on that. But when you own a business and your number is dude, without this number, my business, that's my business. And so if I lost that number, it would be bad.
Right.
You don't even know the times people call me and I'm that I painted someone's house, did a job years ago, 5, 6 years ago. Hey, we got some more. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come by and look at it. I mean, it's like there's just so much work that I would have lost.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's basically why I found a service and said, "That's it." So I've been with Verizon for, man, we're probably going on 6 years, and I've never done that. Never been with a phone company that long. But like I said, I got scared, and I was like, "That's it. I'm
Stick with it.
I'm sticking with it. I am not taking a chance of this number being
Gotcha.
because if you don't port it, like there's certain things like you got to do 100% right, and if it doesn't go through that porting stage just right, that number can get lost. And once it gets like, you know what I'm saying, like I made a mistake of like turning that one on first or something, or turning that one off. Like if you go turn your phone off and start a new service, there's a certain time limit where when that phone's off, that boom, hands it to someone else.
Yep, I know. I've lost my number several times.
Dude, I was when I was almost devastated, dude. I was like,
Wasn't
I
it-
fought him. I was like,
wasn't it
I'm
that was
getting
saying
my
that
number.
Someone had your new number. That's like
Yeah.
and so like he's got like creditors calling him
Yep.
and shit for
All the
some
time.
other person
On my work phone.
Right.
Yeah.
On your work phone.
On my work phone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
Sending me
insane.
that I could see every transaction she makes. It sends me
it
sends me a text
on your
message.
work phone.
No. But it sends me every text message from Cash App she makes. Like every
Oh,
every
you get a
transaction.
That's
text from-
crazy.
Oh wow.
That's insane.
Could
That's
easily
insane.
hack her.
Right. That's insane. Yeah,
That
you
is
send
crazy.
a text saying, "Hey, I need a new card." Or
Yeah,
something.
easily.
Send it to this address.
Good thing I'm a great person.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. No, you need to try and get a hold of them and be like, "Hey."
Like, dude, you need to cancel everything.
Right. You're in.
Right.
You're in
debt. Like, you need-
hundreds of
So-
thousands of dollars in debt.
you're in super
So I'm
debt.
just gonna go on and say this because I've been thinking it the whole time, and I'm just this ain't me, man. I'm just the table thing's not.
You
it's
don't
not-
like the table.
no.
You don't like none of this.
I don't
I
either.
like it. I think it's.
I'm
I
more
mean,
of
I
a-
like it, but I don't like it.
I'm more of a sit down, laid back,
Yeah,
like,
lean
kick
back.
back. I
Yeah.
want to. I
I ain't
want to.
gonna lie. This.
I
hard
want you. I
table,
want to be
don't-
sitting with my. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I want to be sitting back and you over there and you over there and like. I mean, this shit right here, man. I'm not telling the news. I'm
It's
sorry.
that right. That's the thing.
We're
If
supposed to
we
be
were-
congregated.
If we were actually talking,
I'm
about
more
that,
the
we'd
relaxed,
actually
sit back
pulling the
type.
stuff up,
Yeah,
but
this right here.
we
ain't-
jump around everywhere, and
I
it
don't
is
even
what it
care
is.
about pulling
I
stuff
think the
up. I
couch
just
would be perfect. I think we bring that.
I
fucking
love the
couch.
them
couch
two
idea.
couches,
The
Yeah.
two couches,
the red and
yes,
black
yeah,
couch, man.
yeah.
That'd be
I
perfect.
think if we brought those, it would be fucking sweet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk to Brandon because the thing about it is he's wanting this, so it's going to be a little bit of trying to move things back and forth because
Right. But
he's
doesn't
wanting
matter.
it,
Yeah,
dude.
it's-
He's
this
done.
is all the angle.
He's saying something like he's really wanting to. He's worried about like this being more too busy, and he's wanting to stand, you know. And I told him because he's saying his dad may have paperwork, and if he has, I was like, man, if you got to stand, he's got paperwork. It's gonna be kind of way, but.
No, yeah. This is
But
perfect.
see,
No,
so he's not trying to do. Him and his dad ain't trying to do like what we're doing.
Right.
They're trying to.
Well, no,
he's wanting to talk to the people.
Yeah, I want to talk
He's
to the
wanting
people
to.
too.
He's
I
wanting to
got
be
shit
like
I wanna
straight.
say.
He's wanting to be
I'm
like,
talking-
you know what I'm saying? Here,
People
I got
don't
this
talk
article.
about it.
He's gonna
People
have.
don't talk.
He's
about
gonna
the
have
fact that Joe Biden's son just got away with a bunch of shit, and yet my first DUI was for a fucking piece of nug that's just fucking.
But you want to talk about. But you want to talk about it.
Fucking got video of him doing all kinds of shit.
Well, yeah, but what
throwing
I'm saying is,
firearms and trash cans and shit.
but
and
you
it's
want to
like,
talk about it as in. You want to talk about it as in like.
I want to shed
But
light
you could
on it. I
still
wanna
talk
keep- I
about
wanna
it. You
keep
could still
people,
talk about it
you
like
know,
we're
the
sitting down.
fact that our president was, attempt assassination twice, and we're just kind of like.
I mean, you could
wham,
still talk about it
it's
when
not- it's
we're
over.
relaxed and you know what I'm saying, hanging out.
You can.
It doesn't have
but
to be.
You still kind of want to.
It doesn't have to be news style.
Talking to them is like, hey, look, remember this. Remember Joe Biden
It-
said this.
it
Remember,
don't have to be
remember
news style.
Donald Trump said this while he was campaigning. Now look at what he's doing. He's doing what
Yeah.
he said. And it's
Right.
like you just show it. That's what I want to do.
It don't have to be news style, man.
No, but
I think it's more about comfortability at this point.
This is a
Right.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't want. I'm not. I don't care for all that.
My ass hurts, man.
I would rather talk.
Well, mine.
I'm sitting in.
Well, yeah, you.
My ass
mine
hurts.
don't.
You're more of
Yeah.
a chair.
That's a harder
Yeah.
chair, yeah.
Well, we can. I mean, we can go ahead and call it a. See where we're at.
All right, and that's the episode, everybody. We're glad to see you.
Deuces.
And follow us next time. Comment a name if you got one. You can obviously see we're all over the place. We don't even know if we're going to run with this setup, but see what
We're
let
definitely
us
not.
let us know what you
Definitely
think.
not running with this.
If
setup.
you guys all agree with it, we'll do it.
Definitely be appreciated if we.
He
if
does
you can
not
subscribe.
have the last say so.
Need some
I just
feedback.
did. Please subscribe. I mean, we really need it.
Subscribe, hit that like button.
Please subscribe.
And
We really
ring
need it.
that bell.
We really need it.
Notification.
Peace out.